Ed eccoci qua ad indagare sull'uccisione misteriosa di questi droner, anche se, cioè a dirla tutta, che muoiano è un bene, visto che sono ovunque, quindi un po' di droner in meno non fanno mai male. Vediamo un po'. Ah, qua.
Another drowner, even more mangled.
Beh, immagino comunque sia un mostro ad ucciderli. Vediamo. Boh, non so. Altre tracce. Ah.
A lot of drowner corpses lying around. Hunter's gotta be one powerful beast.
Oddio, sì. Potente, però non che i drone siano deboli. Cioè forti, voglio dire.
This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners.
Vediamo, seguiamo la costa, quindi. Sono tutti qua, tutti in fila. Esamina.
This is getting old. Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners.
Ma porterà da qualche parte. Beh, qua c'è uno scrigno, direi di prenderlo. A parte che anche là ci sono delle tracce, vediamo. Pantaloni del lupo migliorati, attenzione. Così, un pezzo di armatura così, a caso. Come già detto. Quando poi dice a quanto pare incomincia a dire sempre le stesse cose, però vabbè, noi esaminiamo comunque.
This is getting old.
Sì, ok.
Some overgrown brute murdered a whole swarm of drowners.
Qua non c'era un... Ah, ecco, magari è qua dentro, in questa caverna. Vediamo.
Troll. Haven't seen one this big in a while. Gotta be ancient. Something tells me it got a little angry.
Ma se non ho fatto niente. Cioè, ouch. Sarà lui allora? Vediamo. Ok, anche se non dovrebbe fargli molto il fuoco, essendo di roccia. Ok. Ok, beh, almeno lo rallenta un attimo dandogli fuoco. Vorrei però entrare perché qua ho poco spazio. Ok. Ok. Via. Ok. Qua almeno ho modo di girarmi un po' di più, almeno penso, Madonna, mi ha preso. Madonna. No, invece no. Non ho tantissimo spazio neanche dentro. Via. È resistente, il troll. Ah no, il secondo colpo non glielo devo dare. Ok, però meno male lo incendio spesso, quindi il che è ottimo. Ocio. Sì, forse è vulnerabile da quel lato lì. Ah, mi ha preso, beh, ero molto vicino, Occhio. Ok. No. Ok, via. Sì, perché da davanti si para. Ok, è morto. Esatto, noi diamo sempre un'occhiata. Vediamo.
Guess our friendly troll detests drowners.
Sì. Ne ammazzati un bel po'. Pietra unica. Qua non c'è niente, no? Ah, com'è tutto qua? Aspetta. Vecchia lettera.
Troll looked to be pretty good with his hands, but I'd never suspect he could write. Notes. Salamandra seal. Must be from the time they attacked Kaer Morhen.
Un viaggio nel passato, vediamo. Sì, la storia dei Salamandra la so, anche se non ho mai giocato al primo. Tutte le persone scelte dal professore devono presentarsi fuori dalla fortezza all'ora indicata. Ritardi, equipaggiamento non adatto e insubordinazione saranno puniti con la morte. Da lì muoveremo all'attacco di Kaer Morhen. Sappiamo che all'interno della fortezza c'è solo un piccolo gruppo di Witcher, quindi non dovrebbe essere difficile prenderne possesso. Fate presto, per ogni mutante che decapiterete riceverete una ricompensa di 50 oren. Una volta ottenuti i segreti dei Witcher dovremo separarci per non attirare l'attenzione. Ognuno dovrà fare ritorno a Vizima con mezzi propri e poi ci riuniremo lì. Azar Javed. Ah.
Plan of attack for the fortress. Not how I remember it. The troll must have nabbed the owner of these before he could reach the fortress. Seems we owe this troll a lot.
Ah. Ok, quindi abbiamo avuto un piccolo, diciamo, viaggetto nel passato, anche se appunto sul canale non l'ho portato, il primo The Witcher. Ma vabbè. Quindi adesso, dunque, ce ne torniamo a Kermore perché altre missioni qua non ce ne sono. Sì, tutti scheletri, ok, va bene. Quindi adesso ce ne torniamo, sì, a Kermore ad aiutare Yennefer, manca solo lei praticamente. Ecco, non ci incastriamo negli alberi, ecco. Vediamo, il viaggio rapido era qua, diciamo, dove c'era la casetta. Eccolo qua. Rutiglia, mi raccomando, non ti spostare, rimani lì. Allora. Ok, mi sa che è dentro. Vabbè, noi andiamo qua. Ok. Vabbè, facciamo tutto il giro e vediamo un po' come aiutare Yennefer. Vediamo, sarà una scorciatoia questa, vediamo. Che poi era il pezzo, sì, che abbiamo fatto con, ops, aspetta, con Siri, se non ricordo male. Fammi vedere. Sì, anche se probabilmente sono andato a finire in un vicolo cieco. Può essere, perché forse noi ci eravamo buttati. No, vediamo, giusto per vedere se è una scorciatoia. Qua la scala. Oh, sto salendo ben in alto, Sì, qua dove si addestrava. Sì, esatto. Sì, oddio. Non so quanto sia breve rispetto alla strada principale, ma vabbè. Abbiamo fatto una strada alternativa. Ok. Oh, Eskel è sempre lì che esamina. Lambert non... Ah, Vesemir è qua. Vediamo se ha qualcosa da dirci.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edan, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
Mi sa di no,
See you later, Vesemir.
Ok. Una chiacchieratina veloce. Vabbè, andiamo da Yennefer allora. Di qua, ok. E qui sì, è decisamente da ristrutturare. Poi no, ho sbagliato strada. Pareva. Saliamo, dunque. Una bella scala a chiocciola.
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Damn crystal!
succede?
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
Oh, calma, sono appena arrivato.
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target. I don't know, throw another bed off the balcony.
Ha ha ha. So it's to be dull jokes after all.
Rather have a serious conversation? We can do that if you prefer. So upset about Triss you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
È arrabbiata. No, adesso sputi il rospo, signorina.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
A parte che avevo perso la memoria, infatti, anche se non ho giocato agli altri giochi, lo so che noi all'inizio non ricordavamo nulla.
Yen, told you already, I lost my memory.
And I've lost my patience.
Oh. Prego. Dove ci ha spedito? Oh madonna. Ma no, ma veramente?
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
Sì, abbiamo notato. Ma no, ma dove mi ha spedito? Ma scusate. Ma veramente? Questa non la sapevo. Cioè, sono rimasto un po' di stucco, ma non pensavo arrivasse a tanto la signora, che non lo so, Allora, devo rifarmi tutta la strada, maledetta. Allora, vediamo di ritornare. Stavolta faccio la strada normale, senza giri strani. Ma io dico, non me l'aspettavo che reagiva così. Madonna santa. Meno male ho scelto Triss, va? Era così dolce nella precedente partita. Yennefer se l'è presa proprio bene. Ma vabbè, che ci volete fare? È fatta così. Dai, apri, ok. Però potrebbe farlo sui nemici. Li teletrasporta via e abbiamo risolto il problema. Allora, maledizione. Dai, adesso devo rifarmi tutte quelle scale. Palle. Non lo so, Quando dico la verità non va bene. Se mento non va bene. Scusa, Ecco, ci siamo. Vediamo di andare su. Vediamo com'è adesso. Vedete, sarà ancora incazzata, Però, vediamo. Ehi, sono tornato,
Ah, Geralt. Anything you'd like to say?
Ah, io continuo,
The view from there is spectacular.
Perhaps I should have teleported you 2 miles higher. Breathtaking, that view. To die for, really.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything
Lo
from
stai
either of them.
dicendo?
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. ITA, remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, vado. Però ci sta tutto in tasca, eh? Anche questo. Sì, lo so. Tra l'altro me lo ricorda. Allora, ce l'ho questo, sì. Ok. Lo equipaggio.
Nothing here.
Allora, iniziamo a girare con sto coso che assomiglia più alle bobine di Tesla che lanciano plasmi. Ma però vediamo, io scendo, non so, ha detto cos'è che ha detto che scintilla. Boh. Vediamo, io vado qua. Ah, ok, c'è la zona. Perfetto. Ecco. Si sente un rumorino.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
Qui forse? No. Più forte.
Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with
Ah,
that
vede che è
cherry stick
Uma.
after all.
Can we talk?
No, questo gli avevo già chiesto, mi pare. Però non risponde. No,
So long.
non è Uma. Aspetta, scusate.
Getting warmer.
No, forse no.
Warmer. Hot.
Qui, Non.
Hold this.
Qua? No.
No reaction to diamond reveal.
No, qua si sta diminuendo. Qua diminuisce. E deve essere qui. Mi vede?
Look. Like that? Pretty, isn't
Qui
it?
forse? No. No.
Getting warmer. Warmer.
Qui dentro.
Hot.
No. Ma dove cavolo è? Scusate, Una spada direi di no. Che avevo già visto. Qui diminuisce di intensità.
Pupils functioning.
Ma dove cavolo è? Scusate. No, qua diminuisce. Adesso, scusa, adesso esploro un attimo, giusto per capire. No, beh, qui no. È ovvio. Diminuisce anche il rumore.
Hold this.
Aumenta qua.
No reaction to diamond reveal.
Forse quel barile? No. Non credo che lo spirito nanico usa.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Ah, il dipinto.
Ah, there you are. Getting warmer.
Dove?
Warmer.
Ah, qua?
Hot. Ah, there you are.
Cos'è? O mezz'ora.
Disturbance is coming from there.
What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
Poverino. Più tardi.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Ok, quindi a Yennefer che ha rimosso la fonte del disturbo. Ah, quindi erano le bombe. Ok, va bene. Ma Lambert ha qualcosa da dirci per caso?
Can we talk?
What about?
Nice to be together again, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm. Just missing Siri.
Thanks for reminding me.
I had to change the subject. Heard a sentimental sob making its way up from your gut. Any idea why she's returned?
Shortest version, she's running from the wild hunt.
Damn. Going gets tough and you need help, you can count on me.
Oh, grazie, vabbè. Finiamola qua, va.
See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Ok. No, a quanto pare quella piccola cosa che abbiamo avuto non ha influito, va, vedremo. Allora, torniamo da Yennefer. Ah, di qua era, ok. Ma a parte che io ce l'ho, è vero che è un megascopio, l'avevo preso a Filippa, se non ricordo male. Boh, vabbè. Poi vediamo. Posto,
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Ma scherzo non credo. Più che altro forse non capisce.
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Ok.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Infatti sembrava conoscerlo.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensevern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Cosa ci deve dire? Qual è il problema?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Me lo ricorderò. Grazie per avermi avvisato.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work would be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn.
D'accordo.
The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
any idea what she was talking about?
Siri, of course.
Ah, sì, ok.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
Sì, comunque avevo capito, ma vabbè, ho chiesto comunque, si sa mai.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin.
Okay.
Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Quale sarebbe l'altro metodo?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion,
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Io mi fido di Vesemir, sinceramente. No, dai, non lo diciamo.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Ecco.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Oh, ah sì?
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan. Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Non sempre, però.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
E Lambert?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the goals to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Infatti poteva risparmiare il troll, no?
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. Least we can do.
Spietato Lambert, eh? E io? Ok.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been?
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Sta bene.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
Beve.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Calma, calma.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
E io andrò in cucina allora a prendere qualcosa.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.